Well, with more people staying at home and being close to home and looking for things to be entertained, one of those is connecting with nature. Today, I'm with Amanda out at Backyard Bird Shop. And what better way to get outside and be in the backyard? Amanda, what do you have for us today?
Hi, it's so good to be with you via Zoom. I'm loving hearing the bird sounds there in your background. As you mentioned, folks are just looking for ways to stay entertained that doesn't involve electronics. And so we've noticed a lot of folks trying to connect with nature in their own backyards. With
Right.
it's kind of the perfect quarantine activity is feeding the birds and paying attention to what's happening in your yard.
Now, if somebody hasn't, been into birding before and they're just getting started into this, what kind of items are they looking to get that they would need?
So there's kind of three basic ways to start with hosting birds into your yard and getting them to come and visit. And right now we've got spring migration happening, so we've got lots of additional birds in our area than we normally do. So the first thing I would encourage folks to do is to put seed in your backyard. And this is the seed feeder that I have. I have a
Okay.
feeder with a clip-on tray to catch the mess and a dome at the top to protect from rain. And I would encourage you to just put out sunflower seeds. It's a great seed to put out. It brings in all the birds. It's nutritious, and it brings a wide variety of birds. So I would say seed, water. Even the non-seed eaters are going to still want fresh water for bathing to stay clean and healthy and keeping their feathers fresh. And so I would say moving water, and then suet. Suet is the other hot topic for birding.
Now, suet, a lot of times you hear of in wintertime. Is that just for winter, or do you use suet more other times of the year for that?
I would absolutely encourage you. In fact, I'm standing in front of our suet wall now. It's best right now, kind of now through July is nesting season. And so many of our birds can't even process and digest seed when they're babies. And so the parents are needing this high fat and protein and insects to feed their baby birds. And so it's a great way to expand the number of birds you have coming to your feeders. And it's so much fun. I've seen a northern flicker come and take the suet to their nestlings, and then later when they're a little bit older, they're bringing the babies to my deck and sitting there and feeding them. And then you see the babies, which are full size by then but still awkward on the feeders, and they're kind of awkwardly trying to grab a hold of the cage, but it's so fun. And I've kind of got our two most popular ones are the Insect Lovers Nutty Feast and the Just Bugs. And as you can see here, we've got these big, fabulous, gross-looking bugs in this protein and fat, and it's just amazing, and it really draws in a wide variety of birds, and it's just a lot of fun.
Now, people that are, maybe have a smaller yard and, they think of, being out in the open with these big, vast areas for birds. With a smaller yard, there's still things you can do in small yard and small spaces, right?
Oh, absolutely. We've got a lot of different options when you're trying to not put out something in big trees and big spaces. And I would encourage folks to look at window feeders. So this is a window cafe, and you can put a variety of different types of seed in here, and it has suction cups, and you can actually suction it directly to your window. We have tray feeders that work the same way. That you can suction to your windows. And then another really good approach is to feed hummingbirds. Although right now, if you're doing a good job planting natives in your yard and you have lots of flowers around, the hummingbirds can find other things to eat. But if you have a hummingbird feeder out with fresh nectar, they will come too. And that's a really fun way to up your game and keep them coming year round, because we've got the Annas all year.
Right, and you have posters there too for people that have all these birds come to there. They can see you have a way to identify them.
So these are posters that we've had created with our most common backyard birds. So there's two different posters in two different sides, and no bird is recreated. And it's a great way to kind of have an idea, if you don't know where to start, what you're looking for. You see some bird and you're like, oh, it's a brown bird. And then you kind of look in here and you can kind of get a better idea of what you're looking at.
And you have this great selection. And so are your stores open right now?
We are open for online curbside delivery only. So what we're asking folks to do is to call the store and place your order and do your payment over the phone. And then we kind of go over the protocol. But basically what we do is we collect it, we set up a time, it can be same day pickup, and we bring the product out and put it directly into their car. That way both the customers and the staff all feel safe and secure during this time. And we're reevaluating on a daily, weekly basis like everyone else, and we keep it updated on our website as things change and evolve.
Well, we appreciate the information. You got a great selection for the beginner birder to all the way up to the advanced backyard birder, and so we appreciate you being with us today. And you can go to your website or your Facebook page, or you can go to gardentime.tv and we can click you over. So Amanda, it's been a pleasure, and we look forward to seeing you in the garden with the birds.
Great. Thank you so much, Ryan. Y'all take care.